Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. We are here today at Disney's Hollywood Studios to check out the brand new restaurant that just opened up inside Toy Story Land. Woody's Roundup Barbecue just opened today at Disney's Hollywood Studios, a brand new barbecue restaurant. I'm very excited to head on inside and check it out. It's gonna be a very fun day, guys. We have a couple of lightning lanes stacked up to ride before we actually head on inside the restaurant, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's head on inside, guys. Let's not waste any more time. In other news, over here at Hollywood Studios, they are still going on with the 2-a-night Fantasmic performances. We are in the middle of spring break and the parks are very crowded, so it only makes sense that they would do 2 a night. Also, Rock and Roller Coaster is not operating because it's down for refurbishment. Ooh, check these out. We got brand new park maps. Holy cow, to my knowledge, I think these are brand new for today. Guide map for Hollywood Studios. I kind of like the border around it. That's really interesting. Gone are the 50th anniversary advertisements and logos and everything from the park maps. Slowly but surely, the celebration is coming to an end. Oh, and take a look at this, guys. This is how you know that the park maps just released today. New Roundup Rodeo Barbecue over here in Toy Story Land. It is marked on the map. Oh my gosh, guys. It has been a hot minute since I have been here at Hollywood Studios. I can't even remember the last time I was here, to be completely honest with you. The first thing that comes to mind was for the restart of Fantasmic, and that was last year, so oh boy, we're gonna have some fun today. We came on down Sunset Boulevard real quick to take a couple of Instagram photos with the new park map in front of the Tower of Terror, and currently it is listed at a 50-minute wait. Over the last several months, it was running at only half capacity because one of the elevator shafts was down for refurbishment. Both have since come back up and it is running at full capacity now, so we're not seeing those sky-high wait times that we've been seeing over the last few months, which is really good to see. Remember when I was here at Disney World just a couple of days ago for the soft opening of Tron and I said that it was chilly outside? Yeah, those days are long gone. It's in the high 80s right now, pushing 90. It is hot. Ah, take a look at that. And Namota's out here meeting guests. You know what always amuses me? Is that when we first heard that Disneyland was getting a version of Runaway Railway, I always thought that our version here in Florida was going to be the superior one. I mean, look at the facade. Honestly, look at the facade. But after writing Disneyland's version, yeah, I've already said this before, Disneyland's version is superior in almost every way to this one. I do prefer this facade better, but the interior queue in Disneyland a million times better than what we have over here. You know, one of these days we're gonna come back here and we're gonna eat at the Sci-Fi Dine-In. Coda's been asking me to go here, so one of these days we'll come back. Holy cow, even on the busiest of spring break days, Star Tours is only a 15-minute wait midday? What the heck? I have a little bit of time before my first lightning lane, so why not? Actually, this doesn't look like 15 minutes if the queue's extending outside. Let's go ahead and head on over to Batuu and see what's going on over there. We are creeping up on a almost 3-hour wait for Rise of the Resistance today. Oh my god. What a piece of junk! Oddly enough though, we are in the middle of spring break, but there is so much room for activities out here in front of the Millennium Falcon. It's very weird. Time to leave Galaxy's Edge and head on into Toy Story Land. It's about time for our first lightning lane reservation. And since we were dining at Roundup Barbecue, I figured what better attraction to start off with than Toy Story Midway Mania. Also, quick side note, am I alone in thinking that Rex looks like he has a ponytail in this image? Like, I know it's just like an arch of the booth that he's standing in, but from where he's sat, it looks like he has a ponytail. Am I the only one that's slightly bothered by that? Huh, it's been a little while since I've seen the lightning lane queue for Midway Mania stretch outside like this. I know it's kind of hard to see, but the Mr. Potato Head animatronic is back. I know it's been a minute since I've actually ridden this attraction, but it's cool to see him. I don't know how the heck I'm gonna be able to do this one-handed, but I will do my best.
Hey, howdy, hey! Welcome to our practice game.
Just pull the string.
Watch those pies.
Woo!
Coming in fast, Woody.
I think I'm doing pretty good one-handed, all things considered. I'm not shooting for a high score here. I just want you guys to come along with me.
On the animals. If you want to shoot further, aim higher.
Eh?
Out of the head now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm trying. Dino darts. Darts. Go, 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 go. Starts. A couple of thousands up there. Come on, get him. I don't think I'm gonna get him. Ah, my arm's getting tired already. Oh no. Come on. Let's go. This ain't working out too well for me.
You were amazing.
Ah, my arm. It's so tired. I'm hitting a lot of the 2000s, which is good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ah, my poor arm. Okay, switching arms. This is how I do it. I do this. I'm bound to hit something, right? I want the 5,000. Give me the 5,000. Come on, there you go. It's hard to do at a certain angle.
Great work, players.
What's my score? 56,000. Doing this one-handed. I'm barely aiming.
Keep going.
Get your last game.
Oh yeah. That was one heck of an arm workout. Oh. I set you guys up on the restraint. 146,000, not bad at all. I've definitely done better. I've gotten cat before, but that's really good. Definitely not the best in vehicle. There's 180,000 over there. But still, not bad for going one-handed for most of it. Wait a minute, where the heck have I been? What is this? What are they building here? I had no idea that they were building something back here. I don't necessarily think it's going to be part of Toy Story Land. It could be a brand new store. I have no idea. But this is so interesting. All right, I made a tiny oopsie. I thought that my reservation for Roundup Rodeo was at 2. It's actually at 250. It's actually at 250, and I haven't eaten anything at all today. So we're gonna leave Toy Story Land and we're gonna find something small to eat because I am starving. Oh my God, it is absolutely scorching out here. So I went ahead and got myself my favorite Mickey ice cream sandwich. Let's go ahead and dig into this. It is hot, always a favorite of mine. Does anyone else always go for the ears first? Because I feel like I'm the only one. You know, I got real excited for a second. I looked up in the sky and I saw a T and a P, and I was about to say X, but no, it's being turned into an R. You know, it's days like today where it becomes very obvious that shade is extremely limited here at Hollywood Studios, especially in this front portion of the park out by Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Holy cow, everybody is looking for any kind of shade that they can get, including me. I'm sitting here underneath a tree, leaning up against a trash can while I ate my my ice cream sandwich. But holy cow, it is very hot, very sunny. All right, next up, Slinky Dog Dash.
Hang on to your springs and coils, cause this here coaster is the wildest ride in Hampton backyard.
Back row is the best row. Slowly creeping over the top. Woohoo! Oh, that was fun. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, Roundup Rodeo Barbecue, the brand new restaurant that just opened up today here in Toy Story Land. I can't wait to head on inside and check it out. Let's go. All right, we are all checked in. They told us to hang out here until our table is ready. Take a look at this, giant Woody's belt buckle. Really interesting facade looking. I know a lot of people were complaining about it online, and yeah, I do agree, it is kind of basic. They probably could have done better, but you know, it fits the aesthetic of, you know, being in a backyard, and it's a basic cardboard box setup, you know? I don't know what else you could really ask for. All right, we're heading on in. Howdy, partners.
A lot to take in. We got one share over here.
Oh, gosh.
Hi, folks. Cam here at the Roundup Rodeo.
Oh, wow.
And Trixie and Jesse.
This place is bigger than I thought it would be. Holy cow.
Woody left on Zerg up, so he can't move.
Oh, that's good.
Best seat in the house right here for you.
All right, we are all seated here inside Roundup Barbecue. Holy cow, this place is bigger than I thought it would be. There's a lot happening. Holy cow, sensory overload. There's so much to look at, but let's go ahead and take a look at the menu over here. We start off with some salads. We got a tomato, kale, and watermelon salad. Starting off with some chow, we have ribs, brisket, sausage, barbecue chicken. We can also choose a plant-based option if that is what you want. Cauliflower, scrumptious bratwurst, rib chop, and you can also ask for salmon. Reach for the sides. I love that. You can choose up to 4. So you have the mean old potato salad, married spuds, which is loaded potato barrels. We have veggie slaw, fried pickles. We have roasted vegetables, the Slinky Dog mac and cheese, buck and baked beans, and corn on the cob. And for desserts, you can have one of these options over here: blueberry cheesecake, silk pie, an apple pie, Pete's strawberry pie, and the cupcake a la Forky. I love that. Let's take a look at the other side of the menu. We have our beverage options over here, and up top over here we have our options for non-alcoholic beverages that are extra and not included. And here are your grown-up drinks with alcohol. You can go ahead and pause the video if you so desire. Lots of options. And one detail that I really like are these plates. These are glass plates, but they look like paper plates. When you go to a barbecue, you typically, you know, grab things on a paper plate. So this is a really nice detail. I like this. So when we sat down, they went ahead and gave us some little colored pencils and some trivia. Let's see, what does Andy write on the bottom of his toy's feet? His name. What's the name of Bo Peep's board game in Andy's backyard? That's actually a hard one. I don't really know that one. What does Mr. Prickle Pants wear? Does he wear overalls? You guys can go ahead and answer the rest of these questions. And of course, what barbecue restaurant is complete without your barbecue sauces? We have spicy, we have classic. Hey, Rhino. We have spicy, classic, and sweet over here. I cannot wait to drown my meat in this sauce. That sounds really wrong, but you know what? We're rolling with it. We gotta be quiet. Andy's here. We gotta be quiet.
Mom,
Stay completely still.
I see my cowboy belt buckle.
Stay still.
I can't find it. Never mind. Yeehaw! It's brilliant.
Well done, cowboy.
Okay.
That's my favorite thing to have.
That's kind of cool. I was actually worried about that. You know, I was worried that was going to be intrusive. That was actually kind of cool. And I love that everyone in the restaurant participated. Everyone in the restaurant participated too, which was really cool. Okay, so initial first impressions of this place. I really like it. I really like it. I know some people are still, you know, complaining about it online, but I'm really impressed with this place. I like the details. Okay, so I had an opportunity to try all the starters, and let's talk about the biscuits, because I was really looking forward to the biscuits. They're tasty. The biscuits are tasty, and I really like the sweet chili sauce that they give you. I forget exactly what it is, but it's like a sweet and spicy kind of sauce. While I will say they're tasty, I definitely have to say that the Red Lobster cheddar biscuits are better. You know, when I think of cheddar biscuits, I think of Red Lobster, and these are nothing like Red Lobster, but they're still tasty. And they came out fresh, fluffy. You can tell they just came out of the oven, so that's really good. The romaine salad, it was okay. You can tell that it was kind of sitting out for a little bit. It wasn't super cold. It didn't taste really fresh, but it was okay. It wasn't offensive, you know what I mean? The tomato salad was really fresh. That was good. I enjoyed that. And the watermelon salad was actually my favorite. So I'm definitely looking forward to having some more of the watermelon salad. One thing that I'm seeing people get confused about online with this place is a lot of people are under the impression that this is a character dining restaurant. This is not character dining. So when you come here, you're not going to be meeting Woody, Jesse, Bullseye, Buzz, any of them. And I actually like it. I like that it's not a character dining experience. Oddly enough, it's not loud in here. I expected to come in here for it to be really loud, but it's not. It's not loud. The place is big, but it's not too big. I'm impressed. All right, our food has arrived, and oh my God, everything smells amazing, and it looks really good too. So we have our ribs, our brisket, we have sausage, and we have barbecue chicken. For our sides, we have the buckin baked beans, we have the mean old potato salad, we have the claw veggie slaw, and of course the Slinky Dog mac and cheese. I cannot wait to dig into this. It all smells amazing. I heard some mixed reviews from some friends who have been here already, so I'm excited to try it for myself and to let you know. Let's go ahead and get our plate ready and start digging in.
It's my pleasure to introduce the roughest, toughest rider in the West.
Something else is happening.
And give a big roar for the one you've all been waiting for. The one, the only, Partysaurus Rex!
Alright, let's go ahead and give a review of the meat. I haven't touched the sides yet, so just so you guys are aware of that. But the meats. My favorite meat is the ribs. The ribs taste exactly like the ribs that you would find on the Disney Wish and on Castaway Cay. So that's really good. And I'm a huge fan of those ribs on the ship, so that's really good. Number two, what I like is the sausage. The sausage is really good. It's unique. It's a different kind of sausage. I don't know exactly what kind of sausage it is, but it's a sausage, and it's spiraled up and it's skewered with a stick. It's actually really tasty. The chicken, I was a huge fan of the chicken because it's really moist and you can definitely taste the flavor. Typically, when you go to some barbecue places, especially on Disney property, the chicken has a tendency to be a little dry, but over here the chicken is actually really moist and flavorful, which I really like. The only thing that I was kind of disappointed in is the brisket. While it's tasty, it's a little tough. It's a little tough in some parts, so that's a little bit of a disappointment. But other than that, everything so far has been pretty good. I'm gonna move on to the sides now, and I'm gonna let you know what I think about that. Okay, so I had a chance to try all the sides, and unfortunately, just like with the meat, I like everything else except for one. And the one that I didn't like is the baked beans. I don't know what it is, but years ago, Disney changed the baked bean recipe here on property, like across the board, and the baked beans just aren't good. I keep holding out hope that I'll get some baked beans that are good, but in my opinion, they're just not that good. That's just me. You might come here and like them, but I personally didn't like them. There's no good way for me to describe the flavor other than it's just not good. The beans that I'm used to are like the Bush's baked beans that you can get at the store out of a can, and unfortunately those are the baked beans that I like, so that's just a me thing. But moving on, we have the mac and cheese, which actually comes with crushed up goldfish on top. And that was really tasty. The mac and cheese was actually one of my favorites. And I've had some mac and cheese that was not really good here on Disney property before. But this mac and cheese is really good. It's very creamy, very thick, very flavorful. I really enjoyed it. The veggie slaw is tasty. You know, there's nothing really special about it, but it's not bad. It's just coleslaw. If you like coleslaw, you're gonna enjoy it. But my favorite was the mean old potato salad. It's baby red potatoes mashed up with, I don't know what kind of seasoning in it, but it's just really good. So definitely get the potato salad if you're here. If you're not a fan of like tater tots or anything, get the potato salad. It's super tasty. I really liked it. So overall, the food that I have here on the table is really good. I'm gonna go ahead and keep eating, and I'll share my final thoughts at the end.
It's a lemonade. We've got a lemonade here.
That's not a yard sale.
Andy must be fundraising for a charity again.
Oh, how sweet.
False alarm, guys. It was a lemonade stand, not a yard sale.
Okay, so a little bit of a food update. I dug down a little bit more and I grabbed some more brisket because there was a thick layer of brisket that was on my tray. And the brisket that's down at the bottom, those slices, much better. They were very moist, very flavorful, not tough. So I don't know why the pieces on top were the way they were. Probably because it was maybe sitting out for a little bit, that the heat lamp maybe, you know, made it a bit more tough and stiff. I don't know, but it was really good. And I'm trying a lot more of the meat now with the barbecue sauce, and I gotta say that the sweet barbecue sauce is my favorite. I tried the other three, they're okay. There's definitely nothing wrong with them. This is just what I prefer over all of them. And also, one other thing that I want to mention is the ribs. The ribs, they are more bone than meat, which is kind of disappointing. It's really tasty, I will say that. It's really tasty, but the problem is it's just the bones are really thick and the meat that's there is just so far and few in between, which it's not really a problem because this is an all-you-care-to-eat family-style place. So if you want more ribs, all you have to do is ask for more ribs if you want more rib meat. But it's just a shame that that's just how it is to begin with, you know what I mean? Alright, so our dessert has arrived and we had the option of Bo's Lemon and Blueberry Cheesecake, Billy's Chocolate Silk Pie, Goat's Apple Pie, Gruff's Peach Strawberry Pie, and a cupcake a la Forky. So I opted for the Bo's Lemon and Blueberry Cheesecake, and this is it. This is the cheesecake. It is a tiny old little thing, which, you know, for me, as someone who's not trying to eat a whole lot, is good. But for the price that you're paying, I expected a little bit more. Huh. We'll see. I don't know if these are all you care to eat either. I gotta ask someone if these are all you care to enjoy. Because if it's all you care to enjoy, then it's absolutely no problem at all. In which case, I appreciate them giving you a small portion because, you know, you might only want to have a little bit, you know what I mean? So, I'll let you guys know what I think of this. But it's so small, it's so tiny, it's a cute little jar. Okay, so I asked, and yes, these are all you care to enjoy as well. So that makes a whole lot of sense. So, on top of the blueberry cheesecake, I also asked for the chocolate silk pie. There it is, thank you. So, not bad. And here is the chocolate silk pie. So yeah, that completely makes up for it. Absolutely no problem with that at all. Okay, so we went ahead and got some of the other desserts. What we have here, this is the peach strawberry pie. Now the peach strawberry pie is completely plant-based, so even the cream on top is plant-based. So I'm very excited to try this. And we also have the goat's apple pie. It looks and smells amazing. This isn't plant-based, but I'm a sucker for apple pie, so I will go ahead and try these out and let you know what I think. I just got my bill for Roundup Rodeo Barbecue. Total before tax came out to $47.93. Not bad at all for the amount of food that I got. I definitely feel like it was worth it. But can we just talk about this? Can we talk about this for a second? What is this? Oh my god. They have you sign your check with a giant pencil. It's a pen, but it's a pencil. What is this? This is really cool. I actually really like this. This is actually kind of cool. Okay, so here is a closer look at the check for a Roundup Rodeo Barbecue. You can see an adult meal, $45, seat number 99. With tax, came out to $47.93. There's your suggested tip over there. Yeah, overall, not bad at all. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the desserts that we have. I tried all the pies that they have on offer. The only thing I didn't try was the Sporky. I'm just way too full to try that, but let's go ahead and talk about the plant-based option. This is the strawberry and peach pie. What in the world? First of all, the cream that was on top, completely plant-based. I tried it for the first time and I was like, this tastes like nothing. It's literally just like putting air in your mouth. There is absolutely no flavor to it at all, and that threw me off and I didn't like it. But you break through that non-existent cream that tastes like nothing, and what's in there, the strawberry and the peach, is actually really good. So I don't know if you can request it without the cream on top, which again, it's not cream, but that's really solid. Next up, we had the apple pie, which was also really tasty. I just got cream on my hand. We also got the apple pie, which was also really tasty. Again, I only tried a little bit of each of the desserts here. The apple pie was really good. To me, it tastes like the diced apples that are inside the pie weren't like cooked with it. It kind of felt like they just diced up apples and threw it into the mix. That's just me. Typically when I have an apple pie, I like for the apples to be caramelized and cooked. So that's just me. You guys can let me know down in the comment section below if you know more than I do, because I'm definitely not a food critic. To me, it just tastes like the apples were freshly diced and just thrown in there cold. Next up, we have the chocolate pie, and the chocolate pie was actually my favorite. Chocolate pie was actually my favorite. Really tasty. It's like chocolate mousse with the graham cracker crumbles on the bottom. No complaints from me there. Now, the dessert that I didn't like the most is the lemon blueberry cheesecake. Now, the cheesecake part is totally fine, and the graham cracker part is fine, but the lemon and blueberry was very bitter and tart. I don't really know how to describe it. It was just sour, you know. I took a bite out of it and I was like, I was like that. So it was either tart or bitter. Again, I'm not a food critic. I don't know the proper terminology. You guys let me know down in the comment section below. But again, the cheesecake part was really good. Everything else was eh. So one cool fact that another vlogger actually told me about is that because this building was codenamed Project Taco in Imagineering, there are 2 hidden tacos in the restaurant. The first one is here in the word search. You got to find it in the word search. I'm not going to show you guys where the other one is, but there are 2 hidden tacos here in the restaurant, which is really cool to hear. Before I give my final thoughts, I just want to give a huge shout out to my friend Chris. He is the reason why I was able to do this today. I wasn't able to secure a reservation for opening day, but he had an extra reservation and he let me go ahead and use it because his other friends got a reservation. So instead of throwing his reservation away, he gave it to me. So Chris at The Single Rider on YouTube, go ahead and check him out. Tell him thank you so much in the comments section for inviting me out to experience Roundup Rodeo. I had to pay for everything on my own. He just gave me the reservation. But yeah, huge shout out to Chris on The Single Rider. I'll leave a link to his channel down in the description below. Let's go ahead and share my thoughts. All right, so we just got done with Roundup Rodeo Barbecue, and I have some things to say on it. Overall, is it good? Yes, it is 100% good. Is it the best barbecue you'll ever have? No. Absolutely not. There are much better places to get barbecue practically anywhere outside of Disney property. However, the way I put it, I was talking to Jackie Super Enthused, who's like somewhere behind me over here. I think that's her right there. What I said to Jackie was, if I was here on vacation with my family and my family wanted barbecue, like if they had a craving for barbecue, I would take them here. For the price that you pay, you get a decent amount of food. I love family style where you can get as much as you want and it's for a fair enough price by Disney standards, you know? And the food isn't horrible. My biggest complaint that I had was, again, the ribs, where it was more bone than meat. And with the barbecue sauce and everything, it's all actually really tasty and the desserts are pretty solid. So, if I had to rate this restaurant out of 10, I'd give it about a 7 or 8 out of 10. More of a high 7, closer to 8 if I'm being completely honest. It's not a bad restaurant. I would definitely eat here again. Am I gonna go out of my way for it if I'm in the mood for barbecue? No, absolutely not. I'm gonna go somewhere else off property if I'm a local. But if you are here on vacation and you are in the mood for barbecue, definitely look this place up. It'll be worth your time, I promise you. But anyways, guys, that is gonna do it from us here at Disney's Hollywood Studios, checking out the brand new Roundup Rodeo Barbecue. Overall, I had a lot of fun. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed any bit of it, and drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought of today's video. If you guys are watching this video in the future and you have experienced Roundup Rodeo Barbecue, share your thoughts and opinions on it down in the comment section below. Let's go ahead and get a discussion going. Anyways, guys, I hope you're all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Don't worry.